Hey, what's up? This is Spider Prime 1, back in with another Transformers video review. Alright, this time I'm looking at Transformers Fall of Cybertron, Generations, what have you, Soundblaster, Voyager class. And he's the same mold as Soundwave, but in my opinion, I like Soundblaster better. Mostly because I'm more drawn to the gray, black-ish paint scheme. And I like the red wheels. The red wheels are better than the purple wheels. But yeah, there's nothing different between Soundwave and Soundblaster other than paint scheme, but I think it's the paint scheme that really sells Soundblaster for me. I don't know why. And it's the same robot mode too. Obviously. But, so yeah. I don't know, I just like Soundblaster better. And I like his backstory. Where in G1, and I guess in Fall of Cybertron, or else this toy wouldn't exist, but, Soundwave died. And then, at least on the back bio for this one, Soundwave died. And then all the little data disk dudes decided that they miss Soundwave, but they don't miss Soundwave the way he was. They just miss having someone who they can fold up and go into. So they decided, we shall rebuild him, but we will make him better. And indeed they did. They rebuilt him. They changed his color scheme. They also made him, I guess, stronger and more bloodthirsty. Because Soundblaster, you will find out on the front lines, not standing next to Megatron running interference. So, where Soundwave was cool, calm, collected, and stayed at the back of the fight, unless he absolutely had to get his hands dirty, Soundblaster is just going to run up to you and kick you in your face. And then see how else he can cause you pain before you die. And that's a way cooler character, in my opinion. But we must remember that without a Soundwave, there would be no Soundblaster. So from the ultimate really cool Decepticon comes an even better really cool Decepticon. And with that, let's transform him. Exact same transformation as Soundwave. Really, I didn't need to say that, but I might as well, for those people who don't know. Because there might be some guy out there going, hey, they're different characters, right? Even though the vehicle mode looks the same? No. They transform the same. This side. Okay, and let me grab my comic books to heighten the stand here. And then let's grab his gun. And there is Soundblaster. I really like Soundblaster's light piping. Soundwave's was really good. it looks even better in Soundblaster. It's like they really knew what they were doing. It's like they looked at Soundwave, and they, like, after they made the Voyager Soundwave, they looked at him, and then they said, alright, we're going to make Soundblaster. Soundblaster was the updated, was the updated and better version of Soundwave. So, while using the same mold and the same parts, we are still going to make him better and upgraded. And they've succeeded. Because just looking at him, the light piping, the red tint, the inverted red and yellow that I mentioned last time. Here, let's get a comparison of that. The red and yellow, the red and yellow, the red and yellow, red and purple, purple and red, just inverting colors, and then obviously gray and blue. Just inverting colors makes it such a different figure, and it looks so good. I just love it. But as I said also, there wouldn't be a Soundblaster without a Soundwave. So, just bearing that in mind. But, if you can also notice, but probably not because his camera angle is not very good, his back is sticking out just a little bit. Soundblaster has some people inside of him. Well, let us eject them. Alright, first up we have here is Ratbat, so that we can finish off the Frenzy Ratbat pack. So let's see if we can get him to cooperate. Oh, I shot them both. Okay. And Ratbat transformed, and Buzzsaw didn't. So yes, this is Ratbat. This is my second favorite of the data disc molds. Just because it's... Here, let's just get Buzzsaw real quick. So, the original mold, the upgraded mold. They transform the exact same way. A lot of the pieces are the same, but a lot of the pieces are different. The wings are severely different. The cut's different. The room left over is different. This one's more flat edge, where this one's more curvy. Obviously the heads are different, and I love this bat head. I love the bat head. The chest pieces are different. This one looks like Laserbeak and Buzzsaw with the vents. This one looks like a bat. This one's just tail feathers. This one actually are his back legs, the legs of the bat, with webbing in between, and then the tail right here. So that just gives him a whole lot of character that the, I guess, Condors don't. But they still have... Buzzsaw and Laserbeak are still good for what they are. And since he's out at the moment, I can just go ahead and compare the two real quick. So there's Laserbeak and Buzzsaw. So we'll set these guys to the side. Now, something to mention. I didn't mention it last time because I didn't have him last time. But Soundwave, Soundblaster, and Autobot Blaster, all the chest gimmick things work to a degree. The data discs are actually what make the gimmick either work or not work. And Ratbat is a supreme example of wanting the gimmick to not work. Because from everyone that I've watched a video of, like, doing a review that had Ratbat in it, to my own personal experiences, both with Soundwave and Soundblaster. Ratbat is just trouble. He doesn't want to fit correctly. Mine actually transforms when you shoot him out. But I've seen people whose theirs don't. Ratbat just seems to cause a lot of trouble for Soundwave and Soundblaster's gimmick. Now, I haven't stuck him in Autobot Blaster because he's a Decepticon disc, and Autobot Blaster is, well, an Autobot. So I haven't tried him in him, but yeah, Ratbat, and it's really hard to get him into the chest pieces. And as you saw when he was coming out, it looked like some of the panels were kind of like this. They were kind of separating. And from what I can tell is this tailpiece right here, the T right here, is what gets caught inside the chest piece. But I don't know. Push hard enough like I did, he flies out and transforms. So there you go. And then let's situate Soundblaster here. But yeah, it's still a really good mold. We'll get to Blaster in the video after next. But the next video is the third Voyager to be released under the Fall of Cybertron Generations name. And he's got a bone to pick with Shockwave. So that's the hint I'll give you. But until then, I'm Spider Prime 1, this is Soundblaster, that's Ratbat, and Buzzsaw's Wing. I'll be back with another review pretty soon, but until then, I'm signing off.